Hello everyone, my name is Lameth, or just Lamb for short, and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be starting a playthrough of the new 1.6 update that came out a while ago for Stardew Valley, and we'll be doing it on a new Meadowlands farm. I figured what better way to try out the new update than on the new farm that came with it. I'm really excited to try it. I definitely prefer keeping animals and taking care of my animals over the actual farming of crops aspect of this game. So I think that a Meadowlands farm will be much more fit to how I like to play and my play style. So I'm really excited for that. So here we are with Robin on our new farm. I have yet to be able to play the new update. I do have hundreds and hundreds of hours in the game previous, but my old computer was just not really able to run games anymore, and so I was just playing on console. But I did just recently get a new PC, which will make it so that I'm now able to play the new 1.6 update, and I figured I'd take you guys along the journey with me. So here we are on our new Meadowlands farm, and it's looking like a dump, like always. But not to worry, we will be fixing that very soon. The new farmer here is Mayor Lewis. I did not elect this man. I have never seen an election. I don't know how he got his job. Maybe he's the only one that applied. I don't even know what he really does for this community to begin with, but nonetheless, he is the mayor. He says my house looks very rustic. I'd say it looks more like a dump, but rustic is a nicer way of putting it. Yes, I agree, Robin. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. I'd have to agree. We'll be repairing that as soon as we can. Don't listen to her, Lameth. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. I will be sure to do that. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. That's not weird at all. Well, good luck. Thank you. Okay, and here we go into the start of our new 1.6 Meadowlands journey. I am very excited. We started with some hay to feed our chickens with. And look at this absolute disaster. Not to worry, we will be fixing that very soon. Now, for what I'm very excited for, let us go and see what our chickens' names are. We have Dot, so cute. And where did that other little one go? There you are. Polka. Oh, we have Polka Dot, so cute. I will be sure to love Polka Dot forever and ever. Let's just leave them two here for in case it rains someday and I forget. Okay, and I'm just going to reconfigure this setup just a little bit to more how I like to have it. There we go. Alright, let's just tidy up some room for some crops here. I think we'll start with turnips since we're pretty broke, and that seems just kind of like what we can afford at the moment once Pierre's shop opens. So I like to configure, I know people like to plant their crops in all different ways. I like to configure my farm in plots of 3x3s, so about 9 in a square, and then that way when I get sprinklers, the starter sprinklers, I can just pop one in the middle. And I just think it looks really nice that way, and then I leave a space between crops, and then I will start the new square. I just think it looks nice that way. I know some people don't really care about the configuration, especially at the beginning. They just plant them all next to each other in whatever order, but I don't know. I like knowing what's what and where it is and having them all separated even from the beginning, even though it is kind of pointless and also a waste of space. I just like it that way. But let me know how you kind of configure your crops. This is just kind of what works for me. And it's just kind of how I've always done it, I guess. I will say though, that is normally how I do it on all the farming sims that I play. However, recently also I've gotten into playing that new farming sim game that came out just like a month ago, I think it was, or something like that, called Echoes of the Plum Grove, which, by the way, is an absolutely incredible game. If you haven't played it already and you do have a computer that you can play it on, you should definitely give it a try, especially if you like farming simulators. I feel like there's been so many farming simulators that have come out recently, and I've been getting kind of sick of them. They just don't really add anything new to the genre, and it's just been, you know, I haven't had a lot of interest in a lot of them, but this one really does have its own take on it, and I feel like it's so unique. It has a lot of its own game mechanics, and I just feel like it really adds a lot and was really fun, so I would highly recommend that game. But like I was saying, in that game, I really do feel like I'm kind of fighting for my life, and so I don't really care how I plant the crops. I kind of just configure them wherever they're all just in one heap, I guess. So let's go and see if we can get some crops to plant from Pierre's. Say hello to the people who are in here. Hello, Gus. Hello, Marnie. I adore you. However, you could definitely do better than Mayor Lewis, and you are never in your shop when I need you to be. Let's just get 9 seeds here, and we can only afford 6 here, so we'll just start with 6 of that. Hello, Abigail. Say hello to you as well. Hello, Pierre. Let me know if you have any strong feelings about the NPCs in this game. I certainly have my opinions about some of them. A lot of them I like them just fine and pretty neutral. Some of them I love, and some of them I absolutely despise, and they are my enemy. Pierre I do not love. First of all, somehow my crops always are ready to be harvested and plant new ones on Wednesdays when he is closed, and obviously I can't do that because he is closed. Another thing, he's charging me all this money for seeds just for me to sell it back to him so that he can then sell them and make a profit, and it's like I'm doing all of the work and he's getting all this money for it. I don't think this seems very fair. I feel like if this were real life, I would negotiate some sort of deal with him, you know? I'd put a deposit down on the seeds that I buy and get my deposit back when I sell him the produce so that he can make more money. That way, we're both happy, but no, he's gonna charge me all this money for seeds just so that I can sell him my stuff in the end and he can get richer. Although apparently he's broke, he says, so. I'm just gonna chop down some more wood so that I can get the 50 wood to build a chest, since our inventory is so insanely small right now with just the one toolbar. I always forget how tiny it is right at the beginning, and it drives me crazy, always running out of space. Let's just pop all these in here now that we don't need them anymore. And let's see, yep, greet the people and harvest an egg, but we can't harvest an egg yet, so let's go back into town and see who else we can meet so we can get that quest out of the way and just introduce ourselves to everybody. Let's see. Oh, and there he is, my husband. He doesn't know it yet, but he will be. Hello, darling. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Harvey, the local doctor. I perform regular checkups and medical procedures for all the residents of Pelican Town. It's rewarding work. I hope you'll find your own work equally rewarding in time. Thank you, Harvey. If you couldn't already tell by that reaction, love Harvey. He is who I marry every time. I've been playing this game since 2019, and in every playthrough I have ever done, I always end up marrying Harvey every time. Even when I go into a save file saying I'm not going to, and I'm going to marry somebody else, and give somebody else a try, like maybe Alex, or Leah, or Penny. Nope. I still end up with Alex again every single time. Oh, we got a book. Okay. Found a lost book. Okay. Very nice. But yes, I always end up with Alex. Even when I don't intend to. Nope, sorry, Harvey. My brain's a scattered mess from talking to everybody. But yeah, I always end up marrying him. I don't know, every time I try, I just run into him and I see him there and I want to marry him instead. I know that's not how everybody feels about him. I know some people don't really like Harvey, but I don't know. He has always done it for me. I've always really liked him since the first time I played this game. And I always go back to him. But certainly there are some other good candidates as well. But he's definitely just the one for me. I always return to him. Okay, let's see if we can run into anybody else. Oh, there's Elliot. Hello. Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Good to meet you too. I do like Elliot. I think he's also pretty cool. I just feel like he's so out of the way and hard to get to sometimes. It can be hard to try to romance him because he's just not always easy to access. Now to this guy, Clint. I do not enjoy Clint. I think that Clint is an incel. I think he is weird to Emily and women. I think he sucks, and I am a Clint hater to my core. Sorry if you like him. I don't know why you do. I'm a Clint hater. I know that some other people feel the same way. If you know, you know. I think he sucks. Let's see. We got these books. Will it let me read them? Oh, there we go. The one on fertilizing. And no. Oh, there we go. This is a book by Marnie. Animals are very sensitive. They like to be pet every day and prefer to eat grass outdoors than dry hay. They don't like being outside in the rain, though. Happy animals produce higher quality products. Good to know. Speaking of the animals and them eating, I know that this type of farm, the Meadowlands farm, comes with the new chewy bluegrass, I think it called it. And it says something about the animals liking it better. I don't really know what that means or what it does. I suppose I should have looked into it beforehand, but if you know and you would like to, let me know, because I don't really quite know what that does. I assume maybe it just makes the animals happier, or maybe it makes them produce better quality byproducts faster or something like that. I'm really not quite sure. But I would be interested to know what exactly it is that the bluegrass does. Hello, Alex. I do like Alex quite a bit. I think he's cool. I'm not really a Shane lover. I don't really dislike him as a character. I just don't really see him as a viable marriage candidate for me specifically. I just think that I would feel differently about it if... Oh man, Sam's in his room. I can't get to him. I feel like I would feel differently about it if at the end of all of his heart events, when you have all those heart-to-hearts and, you know, he's, you know, acknowledges he has a problem and stuff, if that actually, like, changed his character and his, like, dialogue options and his day-to-day routine, and it meant that, you know, he went to the saloon less and stuff like that. But from what I gather, that doesn't really happen, and so It kind of feels like you go through all of the hard events in the character development for kind of nothing. So it does feel a little bit pointless to me, and it just kind of makes him not really my cup of tea. But I can understand the appeal and why some other people like him. It's just not really for me. Let's see if we can catch Demetrius in here. Hello. Have you met my daughter Maru? She's interested to meet you. I did meet her, thank you. And can you walk past here so I can see if Sebastian's in his room? He's not. Let's see if he's having a smoke over by the water like he does sometimes. There he is. Let's go greet him. Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Out of all the places you could live, you chose Pelican Town. I did. I got a free farm out of it, so I think it was a pretty smart choice. Okay. And let's see. No Linus up here. Maybe he's in his tent. He is. Hello, Linus. Don't mind me. I just live out here alone. Well, we're about to be besties. I adore Linus. I love him. The dialogue option where he says that people throw rocks at him or his tent or something like that. Like, listen, I just want to talk, whoever that is. Linus, tell me who is throwing the rocks at you. Trust they never will again. That makes me so sad for him. But I love Linus and his character. And I also really love Leo, who you get to meet on the island later on. I think he is so sweet. I wish that there was the option to not just have him move to your island, but adopt him. I think that would be really sweet. There's probably a mod for that, probably, but I haven't been able to use mods since I've been playing on console mostly and forever, so I'll have to look into that. Let's just break down some more of this with some of our extra energy before we go to bed really fast. Okay, and we're starting to get exhausted, so let's go ahead and head to bed and wrap up our first day on Meadow Farm. Okay, here we are, day 2. We have some mail. Hello there, just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for ya. Well, I will have to do that, Willie. First, let's just water some of our crops really quickly. Fishing in this game, since we're about to, I'm thinking of it since we're about to go get our rod from Willie. I like it and I don't. It's certainly not my favorite thing to do. But it's certainly not the worst either. I have seen better and worse mechanics. The actual mechanic itself is not really that difficult. It's just sometimes the fish themselves can be rather hard to catch, which can be a bit difficult, but it does drive me a little crazy sometimes, but for the most part I don't mind the mechanic too much. It's not bad. I've definitely had some games with worse gaming mechanics. I mentioned this game earlier, but you know, it's just on my mind since I've been playing it a lot recently. But Echoes of the Plum Grove, there's fishing in that game as well, and I definitely enjoy that fishing mechanic less than I enjoyed the fishing mechanic for Stardew Valley. In Echoes of the Plum Grove, the mini game for fishing is it opens up a little window of like the water where the fish is, and the fish will swim forward and side to side and in all these directions, and it leaves a line following where the fish's path, and then you have to, using the WSAD buttons, follow said fish's path. It's kind of hard to describe, but anyway, it can be very time consuming, but what can you do? Luckily, they do have accessibility settings where you can turn the minigame off, which I have done because I just feel like it's really time consuming. I don't enjoy it that much. So, really cool of them to have that as a setting that you can do. Hello, Willie. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. Maybe I will. Thank you for the fishing rod. You received a bamboo pole. Okay. There's good water here in the valley. All kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyway. Well, thank you. Well, we have some open inventory space, and we do need some money, and we did just get this rod, so let's go ahead and try to catch some fish. That way we can buy some more seeds. Let's see what our first fish will be. Hopefully something good. I need the money. I only have 20 gold. And I need more seeds. Oh, there we go. So it's taking a while for a fish to bite. Let's see what we get. A sardine. Okay. I'm just glad it wasn't some trash, like an old boot or something. Now let's see what our next catch will be. Okay, this one's staying closer to the bottom. Pretty easy. Oh, I spoke too soon. And we got another sardine, but this time it's a silver quality, which is good. Sell for more money. And let's just get a couple more. I just want to fill the toolbar, get about 4 more fish. That way we can go and sell them and hopefully be able to afford more. Let's see. The fishing mechanic in Animal Crossing, I'm just thinking, you know, about the different mechanics, in my opinion, is a little too easy. I played a lot of Animal Crossing. I'm kind of a lifelong fan, and I've been playing since Wild World. And on the new game, New Horizons, I just feel like the fishing mechanic is just a little too easy for my tastes. You just cast your line where there's a shadow of a fish, and then you just wait for the bobber to go down, and you hear the plop sound of it, and then you just reel it in. I do wish I had a bit more of a mini game, but I honestly understand also that that's not really what the game is about in Animal Crossing, so that's okay. So I do kind of feel like while this mechanic can be hard sometimes, especially for some people, I feel like it has a good kind of like happy medium of being difficult, but also not too difficult most of the time. And with the ability to add the different bobbers and everything to give you different buffs, I do feel like that helps a lot as well. It's pretty fair. And we got trash on my last one, which is a little sad, but let's see if we can just get one more fish to sell to Willie. Hopefully something good. And we got a herring. Let's go ahead and sell these. Okay. And now we have enough gold that we can go ahead and buy some more seeds. Let's pick up the show while we're at it. Okay, and we have a new quest. I need cave carrot for a stir fry I'm making for Sebastian. I'm not sure we'll be able to find a cave carrot in this short of a time. The caves are not even open yet, or the mines, I should say, but we can see. Okay, we'll go ahead and get 6 of these beans. And go ahead and start those. I like the crops like the beans because where they grow on that trellis or wooden stake or whatever, and they just keep reproducing for the rest of the season. You don't have to keep rebuying the seeds for it and keep replanting it. You can just keep harvesting and watering it as you go. And I'm kind of lazy, so I appreciate that about them. Oh, gotta go one more down. There we go. Get rid of that. So yeah, I do appreciate that about them because I don't really like having to keep going back to Pierre's and keep rebuying them. Especially because I feel like every time my crops are ready to harvest and replant some more, it's a Wednesday and Pierre's is closed and I can't even go get the new crops. So that does always drive me a little crazy, just the bad luck of it all. But let's go ahead and sell that clam. We can save the trash for in case we get a recycling machine sometime soon. That way we can put it in there. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and see how many do we still have left. We have 4 people left. Who have we not met yet? Haley, Sam, Jazz, and Pam. The wizard as well, but I know that the wizard doesn't count towards your first 28. You have to wait to meet the wizard till later when you get a letter from him inviting you to your tower. And I think that happens after Mayor Lewis shows you the community center for the first time and you see the Junimos there, if I remember correctly. No Pam in here. Shocker there. Genuinely. More trash. Let's just see if we can run into these people that we're missing so that we can wrap up this quest. No Sam here. Let's see if Jazz is at home. She's probably with Penny somewhere, but I can't ever remember their schedules. They just vary so much by the different days and weather and season and everything. I can't ever remember where people are supposed to be, so I don't really know for sure, but it makes it hard to find people. I feel like every time I always have to look it up on the wiki to see where people might be at. There's Sam. Oh, and there's Jazz. Okay, very good. Hello, I'm Sam. Nice to meet you. And there's Jazz. Hello. Okay, and we still have Pam. Maybe she'll be at the saloon now. There she is. Hello, my name is Pam. Yada yada. And who else did I say that we had? Haley. Okay, maybe she'll be at home making dinner now. We can see. Oh, and there she is. Didn't we get lucky running into everybody we needed? Oh, you're that new farmer girl or whatever, aren't you? Huh. Oh, I'm Haley. If it weren't for those horrendous clothes, you might actually be pretty. Actually, never mind. I love Haley. I don't care that she's mean to me. She is funny. Give someone a gift. Okay. I like Haley. She makes me laugh. I think she's funny. I don't care what anybody has to say. Here you go, Alex. And there goes that quest. Okay. So now we have met the first 28 people. Very good. Actually, let's go see. I think Pierre's might still be open for a little bit. He might not. Might not. Ugh, it is, and he's not behind the counter. Again. Yep. Just what I thought. That kills me. If you're open, why are you not behind the counter? Pierre. And Marnie. Alright. Well, for now, since we can't buy any more seeds, really, when we have no more quests that we can really do at this moment, let's go back to our farm. Just cut down some more trees and some more rocks and stuff. And just tidy the place up more. And get more resources. The early game of this game can be a bit slow since you don't have as much things that you're working on or as much to do or quests and stuff like that. So I do apologize that this first video is just going to be a little bit slow. Can't really be helped. That's just kind of how the early game goes, but it will only get more exciting from here as we unlock more things like the mines. I think that the mines happens on day 5, I think. Let's see. Let's just get some of this wood out of the way. We also should get some stone too. We're gonna need stone to build a silo. And normally building a silo is kind of the first thing that I do as far as building on all of my Stardew farms, because I like being able to then cut all of the grass on my farm and have it turn into hay that'll go into my silo. That way I don't have to go and keep buying it for my animals and have to put up with Marnie's hours, and also that way they won't starve during the winter and everything. Alright, it's getting late and we are exhausted, so let's go ahead and end the day and head into day 3. Okay. And it's raining. I really like rainy days in Stardew Valley because I don't have to water my crops, which means that I have more time and energy to put into other things. Okay, that our chickens are all grown up. Get these eggs. At the time of me filming this, it is actually also a very, not very, but it's a gloomy and somewhat rainy day outside as well, which I enjoy far, far less than I do in Stardew Valley. I am actually disabled, unfortunately, and so kind of just rainy, gloomy days like that, they kind of just wear on me a little bit more and can kind of just, you know, exacerbate things a little bit, so I don't love them as much in real life. But, you know, they're nice every now and then. I like kind of spending them indoors, curled up with a good book and a warm blanket, or, you know, a good game like today. Mostly just stay indoors for them. Okay. We have a new quest. Let's see what it is. Penny would like to hire someone to fetch smallmouth bass. You will be paid for your time. Okay. Well, since it's raining today, and we don't really have a whole lot else to do since the mines aren't open, and we finished kind of all the quests that we can do right now, we might as well do some fishing. Let's see what we get. Today is also a Wednesday, so that means that despite us having more money, we can't go to Pierre's and buy some new seeds to plant, which is unfortunate. I also think upcoming, I think also on the 5th day, I think that the mines open on the 5th day, and I also think that you get your pet on the 5th day. I picked one of the new cats that there is with the new update, which I'm very excited about. I love cats a lot in real life. They have been one of my lifelong hyperfixations. I am so interested in them, and I just adore them. I have 2 cats of my own. I have a Tortie Calico kind of mix. She's a girl, obviously, based on her breed. And her name is Fern Gully, like the character in the movie Fern Gully and the Last Rainforest. If you've ever seen that, great movie. Mostly just color Fernie, though. And then I also have another cat, and he is white with these kind of strawberry blonde patches, and his name is Huckleberry. We just call him Berry. And they are the lights of my life. I adore them. I also do have 2 family cats that are still living that live at my parents' house. Oh, that fish was fast. And their names are a black cat named Fiona and a orange Maine Coon looking cat named Calcifer, like the fire demon character from Howl's Moving Castle, which is my favorite movie of all time. And I adore them as well. Let's see, these fish really are not biting as fast as they do sometimes, and we just keep getting a difficult fish. Oh my gosh. Please let me catch you. I am afraid we might not get this one. Oh, every time I think we're getting close. And okay, we're getting close. There we go. We got a catfish. That was certainly an evasive catfish. We're getting a lot of algae and sticks, unfortunately. Let's see. Some of these fish are really taking some concentration here. There we go. Got another catfish. No wonder why it was so difficult. I miss the bobber that I used to have and some of my old playthroughs, which we'll get eventually, that makes the bar a bit bigger. That certainly makes the game a lot easier. But for now, we will just have to suffer. as you always do at the at the beginning of Stardew every time. Broke, terrible tools, low energy, and just suffer. Okay, they really are slow to bite. Something I have seen a lot recently is people getting back into Animal Crossing. I feel like it was obviously incredibly popular when the new one first came out in 2020 and had insane success. But, you know, as every game does, it kind of has, you know, died off a bit more in the last few years of people playing it less. And, you know, that just happens. But I have still been playing it pretty consistently since it came out. So I'm really excited to see that. I feel like a lot of people have been getting back into it recently. I feel like a lot of people who haven't posted a video playing it in a long time I've seen recently resetting their islands or trying to do new builds and stuff. So that's been really exciting to see. Some new content for as well. I've pretty much continually played the game since it came out. I've obviously had stints where, you know, I go a couple of months, you know, a month or two without playing, but I always come back to it. I have a lot of hours in it. Just recently, actually, I also restarted my island from what I was doing before. My new island is called Corico, which is the name of the coastal city that Kiki goes to in Kiki's Delivery Service, the Studio Ghibli movie. And my island, as you may be able to guess now, is going to be Studio Ghibli themed, which I'm really excited about. I have a lot of really good ideas for builds that I want to do and characters that I want to include and villagers that I want to have as references to characters from the movies. Some of the main movies that I'm really going to be incorporating are Howl's Moving Castle, which is my favorite of all time, Spirited Away, Ponyo, Princess Mononoke, and maybe Secret World of Arrietty, and some other ones too. I'm really excited. I think I might also see if I can come up with something for The Boy and the Heron. I saw that one when it came out in theater. I was so excited. I loved it so much. I know that some people didn't love it as much as I did. I think it was an incredible movie. But if you did see it, let me know what you think. I thought it was really, really good and well done. Obviously, Miyazaki is such an incredible artist and storyteller. I think that everything he touches is just so incredible. But I had a really good time with it. I do think that the original title in Japanese was kind of more apt title. I think it was better than The Boy and the Heron, really, and kind of told more about what the story was actually about. But regardless, I thought it was such a great movie. It was beautiful. And I thought that the voice acting was incredible. Robert Pattinson did such a good job as the Heron, which I never doubted him for a second. I knew he would be incredible. He was also really good in The Batman and The Lighthouse and some other things that he's been in the last few years. And I do love Twilight, so I know I am a bit partial, but I thought he was just fabulous in it. So that was really good, and I was so excited just to have another Ghibli movie come out. So I think I'll probably try to see if I can come up with a build to incorporate that as well. But I'm not quite sure what I'll do yet. In the meantime, while I've been yapping, we've caught a fair bit of fish, so I'm hoping that that'll give us a nice little nest egg to be able to buy more seeds tomorrow. because we really need the money. I need the I need the backpack expansion pretty bad. Alright, let's go put some of these in our shipping bin. To sell. And we can plant some of our mixed seeds that we got as well. Although we do have to keep a few of the smallmouth bass. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that that's what Penny wanted. Let's see. Yes. Okay. I'll keep another one just in case. I feel like that kind of gets asked for a lot. Alright, let's plant these mixed seeds. And let's go see if we can find Penny. She might, since it's a rainy day and it's the evening, she might be in her trailer right now. Hopefully she is, because that's where I'm headed. Oh, there's Harvey, my beloved. Alex standing in the rain. Okay, Penny, please be home. There she is. Hello, sweet girl. How are you? We don't have a school here, but I'm doing my best to give Vincent and Jazz a proper education. Every child deserves a chance to be successful. Okay, I agree. No problem. Here's a little something for your trouble. Thank you. I need the money. Okay. Now, I'm thinking we head back to the farm, do a bit more cutting down of trees and stone really quickly, and then by then we'll be pretty low on energy and we can just end the day there, is what I'm thinking. I feel like I can never have enough wood and stone in this game. I'm always using it for something. I feel like. Let's see. Another thing that I heard about the update that I don't know much about is I think that I heard that there's like a new kind of wood or something, or like a new kind of tree that produces a new kind of wood that you can use. It has like some sort of like magical properties or something that you can do something with it. I don't know, but if you know anything about that, let me know, because I would be interested to see how that really works. Definitely think that that would be really cool. Let's see. Let me just preemptively fill up my watering can since I have some time to kill right now and I don't know how busy tomorrow will be. And the water is a little bit harder to get to with all the brush in the way. Alright, let's head to bed. And we'll end the day here. We upped our fishing proficiency 2 levels in 1 day. Look at us. Now we can craft bait. I love to see it. Okay, yes, we got a good amount of money from all of our hard work fishing and also our eggs. And on to day 4. Alright, let's get these crops watered. Here we go. The beginning of this game always makes me really appreciate sprinklers. I always miss them so much when I don't have them. Watering your crops, especially at the beginning of the game, it just takes so much time and Also, especially energy when you really have such a limited amount. Let's find Polka and Dot. There we go. And let's harvest their eggs. Okay. Now it's a Thursday, Pierre's is open again, so I say with our newfound money, we go and buy some new crops. All right. I'm thinking we'll get 2 more beans to fill those 2 spots. Maybe 3 more potatoes. And who knows what else? Maybe some flowers or some other vegetable. Or maybe if we're really poor, maybe we'll just get some more turnips. Hello, Shane. He's off to work. What do you want? Leave me alone. Say less, bro. I will. Okay. Just kill some time until Pierre's opens. Let's see. Is Harvey open? I think he also opens at 9. Yep. Okay. Alex is outside though. Hello. The air's starting to warm up. I'm feeling pumped. Same. Let me in. Let me in. Okay, okay. Here we are. Hello, Pierre. Let's see, how much is this backpack? 2,000 gold. I thought it was 1,000. I was mistaken. That's terrible. Alright. I think we'll leave it there for now. We'll leave ourselves a bit of money. Okay, so we'll head back and go plant those. So I haven't given myself too many spoilers for 1.6. I do have a decent amount, like I do know vaguely a lot of things. I know that there's like a bookseller now, which I'm very excited for because I am a librarian in real life. So I am pretty excited about that. I know something about a raccoon family and a bunch of other just extraneous information. But I don't really have a whole lot of details or like really, you know, any idea really what I should be doing or looking out for. So if you have, I don't mind spoilers. So if you have any good tips or tricks or things that I should be doing and I am missing, and that is incredibly egregious that I am because I just don't know, then please, you know, feel free to let me know because again, you know, when the update was first coming out, I did watch like all of the videos that came out. They were listing like, here's all the new things we're adding, but it's been long enough since the update came out that and that I didn't play the new update that I have kind of forgotten a lot of it. So, or like they weren't super well explained to begin with in the videos and stuff, and we didn't have all the answers. So, you know, if you see anything that I'm really obviously missing, feel free to let me know. That would be appreciated. I certainly won't mind at all. Okay. Now I think that tomorrow the mine opens so that we can really get cooking. Alright. Okay, let's get some of these fibers out of the way as well. We're getting awfully close to my crops, and I don't appreciate it. Okay. Now, I I think, let's see, do we have any? Nope. Okay. So I think we just spend more of this day just kind of tidying up the farm and getting some resources, since we don't have too much that we need to be doing right now. For some reason, I don't mind cutting down trees as much as I mind the mining for the stone and everything. I don't know what it is. It's basically the same thing, but I just feel like I prefer trying to get the wood more than the stone. But I need the stone, honestly, more because I need to build the silo, but let's see. Alright, and we're getting really low on energy, so even though it's still really early in the day, I don't really have any food or anything to really remedy that situation, so we might just have to call it there. See, we can go around town, see if we can find any forageables or wormy guys in the ground or some artifacts or something. Let's see, here we go. Should eat that in case I accidentally start using tools and I don't want to pass out. Let me know your favorite season in Stardew Valley. I think my favorite season is probably, it's a tough choice. I feel like all of them are so good for their own reasons, but I think my favorite season is either summer or fall. I really like all the crops that you can grow in summer, but fall is also just so pretty that it's kind of a tough choice, but I think I'll probably have to go with fall. In real life, those are my two favorite holidays as well. Summer is definitely my favorite. I like that it's warm. I like that it's sunny. I like summer activities and summer holidays. I'm also a summer birthday. I'm a Leo. So I enjoy having that to look forward to as well. I just feel like so many fun things and like so many of the things that I enjoy happen in summer. I also really enjoy going to the beach. I love going to the beach. And where I live, you can only really do that during like peak summer, so I really love that. I did earlier this year in February, I went on a cruise, a carnival cruise, to Mexico. We went to 4 different ports, and I had an incredible time, and it was really nice to just be able to get some sun on my skin after so long of not getting any during the winter. I really, really despise winter, and I live somewhere that gets pretty gnarly winters, so I really appreciate the sun when I can get it, so it was really nice to just midwinter go out and be able to get all that sun. It really helped me get through the last of it, to be honest. Okay, so here's our greenhouse on this farm. Good to know. And I think that our cave where we can grow the mushrooms or have the fruit bats or whatever they are, is down south in this corner that I was at earlier. Yes, there it is. Okay, good to know. This is kind of, alright, so we have this part over here. haven't really looked too much at the map of what it actually looks like, but that's good to know. Okay. So I think we pop these in the chest and call it a day for day 4. Okay. Let's have an early bedtime. We upped our foraging proficiency. Nice. Now we can make the field snack and stuff. Let's see how much money we got. Just the 100 from the eggs. We didn't really do much money making today. And on to day 5. Rise and shine. And yes, here she is in all of her glory, and she is so cute. Hello, Lameth. You see this cat here? I do. I found it sitting outside the entrance to your farm. I think it's a stray, poor little thing. Oh, not for long. Give me that, girl. I think it likes this place. Hey, don't you think this farm could use a good cat? I do think that. Let's see. A good name. I think we'll name her... Let's go with... We'll name her Artemis. Like the cat in Sailor Moon. I know that the cat in Sailor Moon is a boy, but this Artemis is a girl. She's giving me girl vibes. But she just looks like Artemis, so we'll go with Artemis. I think that's a cute name for her. I love Sailor Moon, so I'll be happy to have a reference in here. I just think Sailor Moon is the best. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. And, yeah, if you haven't watched it, you should. You're missing out. It's incredible. Alright. Let's water these crops and read our mail. We'll have to go to Pierre's to get some more parsnips. Okay. Really missing my sprinklers right now. And also my upgraded watering can. But we'll get there. Not to worry. I usually upgrade my watering can in Winter 1 because I normally don't have enough sprinklers before that to be able to go without it for the duration it takes that Clint to do the crafting for it. So I normally do it in Winter 1 when I don't have any crops to water, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay. Let's drop this off. And we'll sell these turnips. Actually, we'll sell those at Pier so we can get the money immediately. I've got some new items in stock, a deluxe fishing pole, and some bait that you can attach to it. You can use bait to make fish bite faster. Hope to see you soon, Willie. Oh, we have another one. To our valued Jojo Mart customers. Our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal. I'm sure that it is. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris. I'm sure you do, and I'm sure that you and Mega Corporation are incredibly concerned about the environment, I'm sure, because that's always how it goes. Let's check on Polka and Dot today. They are looking really happy. I'm so happy to hear that. Let's get these eggs. And now that that boulder is cleared away, we can go and buy some more seeds and plant them. And then we can head over to the mine. Maybe we can make it to, we won't have a lot of energy. We also don't have a lot of food to eat to fix that situation, but maybe we can make it to level 5 so that we can at least unlock the elevator. Oh! And another cutscene. So much is happening today on day 5. I feel like I don't remember day 5 being so busy. Oh, hi there. Hello, Lewis. Maybe we won't get to the mines today. What an eyesore. I agree. You let it get in such disarray. This is the Pelican Town Community Center, or what's left of it anyway. I see. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. Well, what happened to it? Now, just look at it. It's shameful, I agree. These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. Yeah, okay. Okay, Boomer. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. Yes, you do. JoJo Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Of course they are. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Oh well. If anyone else buys a JoJoCo membership, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. Here, let's go inside. Why? It looks condemned. I thought you just told me you're gonna sell it. I know I'm gonna fix it, but you don't know that. How you expect me to fix this all on my own? What's this? I guess Vincent and Jazz must have been playing in here. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. Oh, and there they are. I love the Junimos. They are so cute. What? Bro's blind. He missed it. What's the matter? Are you ill? Boy, I just saw a ghost. You saw something? I wouldn't be surprised if this place was full of rats. That is disgusting. Thank God it is just Junimos and not rats. You're worrying me, Lameth. Look, I think I'm going to head home. I need some lunch. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help me catch that rat if you have some extra time. Are you kidding me? I'm about to do a whole lot more than catch a rat. Trust. Trust. Alright. Now, back to what I was intending to do before I was rudely interrupted by Lewis. Again, the mayor that I did not elect, nor have I ever seen an election for, nor do I know anybody who voted for him. Trying to keep the art of fishing alive. I'll pay 100 gold to any fishing enthusiast who catches 2 chub. Good luck. Okay. Hello, Pierre. Get our seeds. Sell these ones. Let's also grab some kale. We can only afford 6 of them right now. That'll have to be good enough. And now we are truly, truly broke. Investigate the community center. Oh shoot, I should have done that when I was up there. Alright, let's go back. Back up and see if it'll let me in. Okay. Let's go see these dancing dudes. Hello, little guy. I can't read that. Not yet, anyway. Any little dudes over here? Nope. Alright. So I think that now, tomorrow, the wizard will invite us to his tower. And we'll be able to start fixing up the community center. Which will be excellent. I usually like fixing the community center as fast as I can. I usually don't finish it in the first year, just because it's really grindy. But I usually like to finish it relatively quickly, so that I can get going on everything else as well. Alright, let's plant these. And the plots are already watered, luckily. So I don't have to worry about that. Thank you, past me. Holy, I cannot. I just can't hit the right spot, apparently. Okay. I'm struggling. Don't mind me. I will have to water these crops, though. Really quickly. Alright, so we do have some more time. The wizard doesn't need us just yet. Let's go ahead and boot, scoot, and boogie up to the mines. And like I said, just see if we can at least hit, depending on our luck, the 5th level so that we can at least start on the elevator. Which, thank God for the elevator. Mining is not really my favorite part of this game. Hello, Linus. Please don't destroy my tent. Oh my god, I won't. It's happened before? I would never do that to you. And I'll have to talk to whoever has done that in the past. But yes. Oh, another cutscene. So many cutscenes today. Hello, Marlin. I was just peering down into this old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. Still, there's probably good ore down there, but a dark place undisturbed for so long, I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. Here, take this, you might need it. And we got our first sword. A rusty sword at that, but at least a sword. Name's Marlin, by the way. I run the Adventurers Guild right outside. I'll keep my eye on you, prove yourself, and I might think about making you a member. Okay. Let's get into this mine. So like I was saying before Marlin interrupted us, mining is not really my, favorite part of the game. It's not terrible, but, sometimes, especially if your luck is bad, it can be a little annoying to try to find the right rock with the hole with the ladder underneath of it. And, once you get to the harder levels with all the monsters and stuff, it can be, quite difficult. But let's see. But, it's not as bad as the Skull Caverns, at least. The Skull Caverns are truly my nightmare. No elevator, no nothing really, just suffer. And they are my enemy. I do not like the Skull Caverns. They are not my friend. I never get very far. Matter of fact, it's a little embarrassing. I don't know that I have ever gotten to the bottom of the Skull Caverns, to be honest. Woe is me. Oh, there we go. Floor 5 with the elevator. Nice work. But yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten to the bottom of the Skull Caverns, even though I've played this game so much. Oh, I'm being attacked. I just, I don't know. I just feel like I always get bombarded when I'm down there. And, I don't know, combat is not really my specialty in this game, so I just feel like I'm always dying or having near-death experiences down there that terrify me, so... but I am determined, I am bound and determined that this time will be the time, with you guys with me, that I will get to the bottom of the Skull Caverns. Even if I have to spend days at it and the grind like crazy. I am bound and determined. I will do this. Surely, I can. I believe in myself this time. And maybe that's just what it will take. A lot of monsters down on this level, impeding my passage. Come here, little slime. I like backing the slimes up into walls, especially corners if I can, so that it's much easier for me to keep hitting them without, like, in succession without me getting hit. I'm very sorely missing my stronger swords right now. I always forget how weak the rusty sword is at the beginning. Oh, don't I need those? For a quest? Nope. Thought I did for some reason. Perhaps not. Maybe it already expired. One of these guys. Alright. But, yeah, I always forget how weak the rusty sword is at the beginning. And how long it takes just to kill a basic slime. Running low on energy here, so how about we drop these off to the side for a second and we'll just pick up these carrots. We can eat them. You can hear a bit of purring. My cat that I was talking about earlier, Fern Gully. She has joined us for the rest of our playthrough and is watching me play on my lap, so if you can hear any purring, you're welcome, by the way, and that is her. She wants to join, I guess. Alright, I don't see any oh, hello. I don't see any monsters on that level. Lucky us. Hopefully we can get through these last 2 levels to get to floor 10 so we can get the next stop on the elevator. That would be ideal. Okay. Not too many monsters down here in this one, just a slime or 2. It's pretty lucky. Running low on energy again though. I don't really have anything that I can eat. Do I have anything I can craft with this? No, I can't craft the burger with the bug meat yet. No. Well, it is getting late anyway, so it looks like we'll have to call it here. So close yet so far away from the next elevator stop, but that's okay. We'll get it next time. Alright. And let's just head back to our farm. And go to bed for the night before we pass out from exhaustion. Because we worked very hard today. We had a lot of cutscenes. We got our cat. We went in the community center. We went in the mines. We talked to Marlin. That's a lot of stuff for one day. Alright, and let's actually really quickly before we go to sleep, let's just empty our pockets so that we'll be all ready for tomorrow. We will keep these 2 though. I'll bring actually nah, we'll put this in and we'll just keep the seeds for tomorrow. And with that, let's go to bed. We leveled up our farming. We can craft a scarecrow now and basic fertilizer. We also went up in mining. Lucky us. And we got our money from our eggs. Well, I think that that's a great place to stop for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. come back soon for the next one. Continuing the Let's Play. I'm really enjoying the Meadowland farm so far and the new update, and I'm really excited to see what it has in store for me. Still, I know that there's so much I still haven't gotten to yet. The majority of it I still haven't gotten to yet, so I'm really excited to see. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!